We've got a good one down the stretch here in Ann Arbor, Nebraska. A 3-point lead heading to the fourth. And Alex Miller, this is such an important stretch for Nebraska. Suffering a shocking loss to previously winless in the Big Ten Rutgers over the weekend. Looking ahead of those next two games against the top two teams in the league. This is a massive one for the Huskers to try to put away.
This is, and really, if you're Nebraska, you have to feel like you should have taken care of business against Rutgers, and now you've got a tough Michigan team, and then the two top of the conference teams. Michigan had a big win over Ohio State in this very building, and down the stretch, those are the wins that really matter.
Jordan Hobbs, a rain-making three to tie things up right out of the gates in the fourth quarter. Chrysler Center crowd getting into it here to start quarter number 4. That is Cam Williams' third foul.
Michigan foul 44, Cameron Williams, her third.
Williams, Michigan's leading scorer with 14, playing more with Kyra Evans. Michigan starting 5, picking up 4 fouls in 11 minutes.
And Cam Williams and Kyra Evans are very different players. Williams a bit quicker in transition, a bit stronger in the paint. Evans a better passer from the high post, and different kind of offense, but Cam Williams has really had it going today.
Markowski against Williams. And Markowski wins the battle. She has 13 to pace the Huskers.
Really patient work there by Markowski. Took her time, got to her spot on the block, and finished confidently with the right hand.
So much goes through Layla Felia. She finds Hobbs. What a find! There's Brett. We're tied again for the 6th time tonight.
Consummate team play right there. Great timed cut by Brett. Hobbs had nowhere to go to the basketball without that cut, and nice job by Hobbs in the air, able to make that tough pass. It's a really good team play there.
Callan Hake surveys the scene for the Huskers. Shot clock down to 5. Inside Markowski. Nice move. She can't finish, and Brett soars for the rebound. Hanson all out of control. Offensive foul. Callan Hake stood her ground and worked the whistle.
Nice job by Callan Hake to get out in front and take one for the team.
First foul on Lauren Hanson. Seven lead changes, all in the second half. There have been 6 ties as well. Wide open. Potts dials up from deep. Good box out, Cameron Williams. Wolverines trying to push. Foul on the floor coming on Nebraska. No whistle, Potts. That's her third.
First team foul of the fourth quarter.
Certainly a close one there. A whistle and an offensive foul before that inbound even got to Lauren Hanson. Alyssa Brett away from the ball.
Yeah, it looked like Brett sort of extended the hips there to try to clip the defender coming around the screen. Off-ball screens are really tough, require a lot of teamwork. Hanson's got to come right on Brett's hip to keep the defender behind her.
Callan Hake. Michigan forgot about her, but she couldn't find the net. Then a foul on Nebraska. Potts saddled with her 4th. Oh, did Michigan catch a break there?
That's as good of a look you'll ever get in a Big Ten basketball game in the half court. I mean, Hake had no one near her and had a little too much time to think about it. You know, 48-48 ball game, those are the kind of shots that when you get an open look, you've got to knock it down, especially from close range.
Tied in the scoreboard, tied in the standings at 6 and 5 in the league. Here's Brett, quick trigger 3, and she airballed it. Brett is 1 of 6 shooting, yet that one was knocked out of bounds by Nebraska. So again, Michigan catching a break. The missed layup from Nebraska on the Huskers' last possession. Now, with the shot clock at 11, another offensive opportunity here. Hobbs splitting two. Off balance, off the window, and it somehow falls.
How about that shot? A little bit of underhand, a little English on that shot. That was a pretty move from Jordan Hobbs.
Hobbs, the third Wolverine into double figures. Shelley inside, whistle before the shot, and a foul coming on Michigan. Jordan Hobbs called for it. It has been a physical matchup.
It's been some Big Ten basketball. That's what this has been. I mean, both teams have really shown up defensively, and it's kind of gone how expected. Neither team has shot it well from the three-point line. That's kind of been both these teams' MO as of late.
There's Shelley over the front of the rim, and she can give Nebraska the lead back at the free throw line.
That's her third.
Jazz Shelley, 8 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. She's played all but 3 minutes in this one. A first-teamer in this league last year who has scored almost 1,500 points in her outstanding collegiate career. Foul number 4 on Alyssa Brett. We think. Conversation there. You see the backpedaling Brian Garland after discussing with Dee Kantner. Shelley rims out the free throw, but Markowski tips it up and in. A 4-point trip for Nebraska. Ophelia into the paint. Couldn't get it to go. But again, Markowski unable to secure a rebound. She only has 5 today, averages 10 per game. Jordan Hobbs trying to get the rest of her teammates in sync here. Into Alyssa Brett. Couldn't get it to fall, and a late whistle going on Nebraska. Maddie Kroll in amongst the trees there picks up the infraction.
Strong hands there by Brett to catch that pass, and gets rewarded for it.
No doubt, that was not an easy play for Alyssa Brett. Just 2 points after 12 at Penn State on Saturday. Give her 3 one-point game here at Chrysler Center.
And Brett had the 12 you mentioned, but she's really struggled with efficiency since re-entering the starting lineup. Last 3 games, 2 for 10, 1 for 9, 3 for 10, and hasn't been her best today. But as Michigan has seen throughout the early parts of the season, she can shoot it, she can pass. She's just a really good all-around player on the wing. Hasn't gotten her feet back under her yet.
And again, that one last touch by Markowski. Third time she's been unable to reel in a rebound. Hansen off the baseline out of bounds. Too strong on the 3 ball. Nebraska keeping that 1-point edge. In rhythm for Coley. Crawled out, knocked out of bounds. Last touch Nebraska, and Markowski smacks the deck in frustration. This has not been the game you expect from Markowski, the rebounder. She scored her points as you expect, but a handful of opportunities that she has not been able to secure.
Yeah, you very early on in this game called her a vacuum down there, and had a couple slip away.
Nebraska the advantage, Michigan the basketball. Ophelia to the free throw line. She's 4 of 9 shooting, was 1 of 8 against the Huskers in Lincoln last month. Up ahead to Coley for the easy lay-in.
Great outlet pass that time, and Nice job by Coley hauling it in.
Jazz Shelley with her 4th assist. Nebraska's lead is 3. Hobbs wheels and scores.
Jordan Hobbs just so crafty around the basket. She had that really smooth scoop earlier. That one high off the window. It just really creative when she gets in close to finish all over bigger defenders.
Approaching the midway point of this 4th quarter. Inside Markowski. Nice move. Despite good defense from Williams, 3-point Nebraska lead.
And Cam Williams played her straight up, has 3 fouls. Kyra Evans sitting by the scorer's table has 4, so Michigan's bigs have got to be careful when handling Alexis Markowski down the stretch.
Fieldia goes to work. And a wedgie to bring us to immediate timeout.
That's the exact word I was going to use.
This game has certainly been an offensive challenge. Fitting that brings us to a timeout. The possession arrow flips it to Nebraska. Huskers the lead and the ball when we come back on Big Ten Plus.